There it is. Welcome, welcome. Continuing the RSR build today. Or not the RSR build. The RSR alt build, rather. What's up, Kendall and Mariana Pluis, Team Leo? What's up? Thank you for popping in. Really appreciate it. Let me know how you are doing. Love to know. This is 7th stream, so I've been doing it a little bit lately, and I've been really enjoying it so far. Had some really long days lately, though. I was out of the house for 14 hours yesterday. That was something. Alright. Difficult connection I gotta make here. Good, how am I? I am great. I'm a little bit tired. I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I've been doing great though. The Lord's good. Name a car for an edit. Ooh. I gotta go with the Corvette C8. And it's not the best, but I love it. I think it looks the coolest. I'm not a huge car nerd, but I mean, I'm literally building a car, but that doesn't mean I'm a car nerd. So, this is a alt build of Porsche RSR, which I found for instructions for on Rebrickable. So, kudos to the person who designed these instructions. I still haven't gotten a link to them to put in the description, but it's great. Maybe when I'm done, I'll do that, but I haven't gotten there yet. Right now, working on the steering mechanism. You can see right here, there's a place for the steering wheel to go, and I'm about to put that on, finish the steering section. So, thank you, Kendall. Really appreciate y'all popping in and saying hi. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I'm really busy, but I'm glad I get to do this. So we go. Got the little, there's like a little red button on there. Turn this and this will steer. So steering mechanism is done. But it's crooked. See, the steering wheel is kind of like, when the wheelbase is straight, the steering wheel is crooked. So I'm gonna try to find a way to fix that. Yeah, because that's driving me crazy. I can't just put it on straight, so I have to alter this connection. Or maybe the wheel's just gonna have to be crooked. I don't know, because if I see how the cross axle is like an X rather than a T, which means I can't put the wheel on straight, which is kind of making me crazy. But you know what? I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Yeah, I'm gonna just roll with the crooked steering wheel. I'll rock that crooked steering wheel. Yeah, I think this looks great. This person did a great job designing this so far, and yeah, thank you, Kendall. I'll make sure once I'm finished and I'm posting the picture of this on Rebrickable for the designer of these instructions, I will definitely make sure to say that I enjoyed it and viewers enjoyed it, because I mean, I'd say that's true. I've enjoyed this so much. It's a very difficult build because they're using a bunch of interesting techniques. It's kind of difficult to put into instruction format, but they did a great job in making it pretty clear. So I feel very blessed that they did that for me. All right, so I don't really know what I'm doing right now, but just shoving a bunch of pins into one of these things. I still don't know what it's called. If you do know, please let me know what it's called, because I've been struggling to. I don't know what this gray bar thing. I don't know what that's called. So if you do know, please tell me. So I've been struggling with that piece my whole life. I've never known what it's called, and I'm a little bit too lazy to Google it. All right, because I don't know how to Google it if I don't know what it's called. You know what I mean? All right, so these pieces are stickered, and from the set, the other set, but the instructions show them without stickers. So I'm not. There's no way I'm peeling stickers off for this set. Hang on, piece dropped to the ground. There's no way I'm peeling stickers off for this build, but so I think. I don't know. I can always alter it later if it doesn't look good. You know, the instructions are kind of a suggestion. You know, I don't have to strictly follow them, but I will follow the instructions, and if I can make an obvious change at the end, then I'll make it. You know. So I'm looking for like a light gray, one of these. I found it, but I don't really know of a great way to handle this, because I've been building just with this big pile of bricks, and I don't know of a better way to do this. So if you do know of a better way for like organizing pieces, making the build a fast process, please let me know, because I have no idea what I'm really doing. So, right, so I do have to connect these two pieces, but they don't really connect in their style in any way. So, I mean, I'll try my best, but not really sure how I'm supposed to do this. I don't know. So it looks like this is going to be the dashboard. These two are going to connect like this and be in the dashboard, which is going to look horrible. Once these are on here, it's going to look terrible, because these are literally upside down letters, and no one's going to want to see that. So I'm thinking maybe just put the red one over the steering wheel, yeah, and then I can just put it there, and like hopefully no one looks at the dash, because the dash is gonna look terrible with these upside down stickers on it. Like no one's gonna want to look at that. It's gonna be terrible. But you know, I'm gonna roll with it, just because there's no way I'm peeling stickers off for an alternate build. There's no way on heaven or on earth that I'm doing that. That's a top tier war crime. There's no way I'm peeling stickers off. If you peel stickers off for anything, just leave right now, because you're crazy. All right. Because the problem with stickers is once you put them on, you can't take them back off. So this alternate build is probably designed for people who haven't built the set yet, because otherwise, if you haven't built the set, obviously you haven't put the stickers on yet. So, if you're designing an alternate build, assuming that people haven't put the stickers on, then you can get away with something like this. But I've already put the stickers on because I already built the main build of the RSR, so the 911 RSR. So I'm screwed, you know. All right, so put this on here. Put this other panel on. That gives me this. Just gonna go over onto this thing I made just a couple seconds ago, and that should act as the dashboard. Not really sure how this goes on though. Let's see here. That is thoroughly confused. Oh, wait, no, it's not the dashboard. It's the back of the seats. Okay, so this is the front, right? The steering wheel. It's going like back here, which doesn't make any sense, especially with the stickers. But you know, again, as I already said, I'm rolling with it because I don't know what I'm doing. Not in the slightest. So this is just flat out confusing. Yeah. There you go, that's on there, but that looks terrible with the upside down stickers. The upside down Porsche looks like X-Rop. So we're rocking the X-Rop Beetle. It's terrible. All right, we got, ooh, this is the very first standard Lego system pieces. So that's exciting, you know how this is a Technic piece, this is your standard Lego system piece. So putting on a couple plates from the normal Lego system right now, if I can find them. So again, this system of just all the bricks laying in front of me, it's a terrible system. It's really difficult to find things. So it looks like I need 2 of these. So I just need to find 1 more and I can move on. There's a 1x4, but I need a 1x8. I'm sorry. Having some upper respiratory gas, I suppose you could call it. If we're trying to avoid calling it what it really is. So, right. These are extremely loosely put on. There's 1 little pin right here, and then it goes on that 1 pin. Oop, give me a second. Goes on that 1 pin and then dangles over the edge. Very precariously. So hopefully that's fixed pretty soon because that looks awful right now. My voice just went crazy there. Can't really do that with my voice. All right. So they're asking me to put tiles on here. You can see that, but at the same time, they're stickered, and I already have stickers on all my on the tiles on this because, again, this is an alternate build, so all the pieces are coming from the main set, which has a bunch of stickers. So I'm slightly screwed because all these pieces that are supposed to not have stickers for the alt build have stickers on them. And again, as I said, there's no way on earth that I am peeling stickers off, okay? It's just not gonna happen. Alright, so I've got my 4 tiles. So one of them is this, which has like the 2 cars on them and an arrow, which kind of reminds me of a racing game. Look at this, this totally looks like you're in a racing game and you're trying to pass them on a straight section or something. And these are just like pipelines or something from the original build. And then this one's like a control panel that would go on the steering wheel. So, and those are just randomly going along the back, so that's gonna look terrible. But there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not peeling stickers off. So I'm just gonna put them on in the way that makes the most sense. Hopefully this will actually end up not looking too terrible. So wish me luck. Okay. This build is still cursed. I'm gonna try to put as far as the pieces that do have stickers, I'm gonna try to put as many of these pieces with the stickers on the interior as possible. I want the ones with the stickers to be shown on the interior rather than the outside, because the interior is the part that you will never see. So, as I just said, interior is going on, the stickers are going inside, non-stickered stuff is going on the outside. So, I do need to, these are opposite wedge pieces, so I need the opposite version of this piece, if I can find it, which I just did, but it doesn't have a sticker on it. I'm gonna look a little bit to see if I can find one that does have a sticker. Hello, David Amasi, I think. Oh, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thanks for popping in. Let me know how you're doing. I'd love to know. All right, so we got some Mobil 1. Mobil 1, gray oil. I'm just gonna say it, gray oil. Okay, so just go in here. Oh wait, that's weird. That can't be right. That's right, okay. Yep, it's Lego. I love Lego. So these are going at like a weird angle, I guess. I mean, 7th stream, like I'm just, 4th stream is building this. This is part 4, but my 7th stream ever. So again, I'd say 7 streams is still relatively new. So I'm still early awkward streamer, if you know what I'm saying. Right, so attaching random pieces to the front. 100, step 166. That is quite the progress, but pretty bad progress for 4 streams. I'd expect to be further than only 166 steps. Yeah, that's hard to say. 166 steps after 4 streams. I would expect to be further along than that, so that's a little bit sad. But you know, I'll just keep on trekking and we'll get this done. Especially since the pieces are so hard to find in this big disorderly pile. Here's just exactly what it looks like. It's pretty bad. So I couldn't think of a better way to do it though, so this is the method I'm rolling with. If you do know of a better method, I would love to know, because this method is awful. Okay, there's just no doubt about it. This is awful. I can't find any pieces anywhere with this method. So alright, I'm gonna need these pieces, and I do have pieces with stickers on them. So I'm gonna look ahead and see if I can actually, okay, so this is going on the outside of the build, which means I need to be careful about how I use these pieces with the stickers, because they will show up on the outside. If I keep looking, they're gonna be on the front, kind of. I don't know if you can see the build, but they're gonna be on the front, kind of like about right here. So I probably want this black part to be on this side towards the back. Yeah, definitely. So this one needs to be on the right side. This one needs to be on the left side. And I just completely lost the build. Here it is. I was just like, I was zoned out. I was out. More out than I was yesterday when I blacked out on a roller coaster. That was crazy. You know how like on roller coasters they'll take pictures of you, and then you get to look at them at the end. I looked at myself at the end, and I was just out. I was like, I blacked out for a couple seconds, and that happened to be during the pictures. So that was quite the experience, but it happened twice in a row on the same roller coaster. So that was an experience. I had never blacked out before. I get those gray outs where you like partially black out, like when you get up too fast and the blood rushes from your head. Yeah, I get that all the time. But that was weird. Have like a very brief full-on blackout. That was interesting. I would not recommend it. You just don't really know what's going on, and when you come back, and when you come back, you're just like, whoa, That was bad. I mean, it's not like you lose any function of your brain. It's mostly just your vision. But you're just like, ooh, you know. Right, 170. We're about to put this thing on. It's like this little thing. It's just gonna go right in front on the hood. So, right, more white pieces because this car is white and red, just like the original build, which is the Porsche 911 RSR. Not me running out of things to say because I suck at streaming. Definitely me. We don't talk about that though. This is so flimsy. I hate it when they have me build something that's just flopping around. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Integrate structure when you are in the middle of building. Like, I don't want it to be structured on the outcome. I want it to be structured. I want it to be structured while I am building it. You know, I value structure throughout the entire building process, not just when I'm initially putting it together. You know? Another one of these pins is a weird cross axle, circle axle combo. Here, that looks like one. Yep. Okay. So it looks to be putting this thing, whatever you would call this, I don't know what you would call this. We're putting that on the front. So that this looks so mid. Hold up. There we go. Got that section on. And hopefully this is turning into a Volkswagen Beetle because I don't see it yet. But as I've said, I'm trusting the designer because I saw the suggested pictures or whatever for the set, and it looks pretty doggone good. So looking forward to this. Okay, now we're just securing the thing with more pins. Pins and needles are holding this whole thing together. Where the pieces go? Oh, I see. Oh, I think this is where the headlights are going. Maybe. There are these things right here. This looks like no, that is not headlights. There's no way the headlights are back here. But yeah, there's those little things with the buttons on them, or whatever you would call that. All right, we're going behind the seats now. And the seats are cursed looking. If you look at the seats, they're just covered in stickers. And it looks terrible. But, you know, hopefully no one is looking on the inside when they look at this build. So, yeah. I'm not going to waste my words on no one. So I'm just going to stay quiet right now. Unless I actually have something worth saying, which I definitely do not right now. Right. Got these two thingies done, and they're gonna put the thing on the thing. that. These little thingies on there. Two of them. Kind of coming together a little bit, looking a little bit like a Volkswagen Beetle, huh? Kind of ish. Hopefully. Right, step 174. Okay, now they're actually showing the stickers on it. So on the previous pieces with stickers, they had shown them without the stickers. Now they're showing with the stickers. That is with the red stripes and the gray on that piece. They're actually showing the stickers. But on the other ones, I'm not pulling the stickers off. So the interior is just gonna look terrible with all those random stickers on there. But that's how the pieces are from the original build, so I'm leaving it like that. So this looks like, I think it's called a fender, the thingy that goes over where the wheel goes. There we go. And now it looks like we're just doing that again on the other side. Again, I have to use these pieces, stickers on them, and these are different that they're on the outside. So this half a Porsche is going on the outside, like right underneath where the door is going to be. I think it's going to be going like right here, so that's kind of unfortunate. I would not want that to be like that. Or I could put the sh under there. Or I could put just pour on one side and sh on the other side. I mean, I don't know what else to do. guess I'm gonna have to do that. This doesn't really make any sense. I don't speak Russian, but thanks for popping in. I wish I spoke Russian, but I don't even know a single word of Russian. I don't know how to say hello in Russian. It's kind of sad. If I were trying to communicate with a Russian, I'd just be like, I wouldn't know. Like, I have zero knowledge of Russian. It's bad. So 184. My friend. I'm doing great. How are you? I'm actually doing really well. A bit tired. Went to a football game. Also went to an amusement park the other day. So very busy weekend, but fun. Very, very fun. That's good. That's good. I'll take fine as a good. A fine is close enough to good for me. I hope that's a good. Is fine a good? I take fine as a good to me. That's what fine sounds like to me. But I don't know. Alright, so we got this thing. Looks to be another fender. I believe it's called a fender, but I got 90% sure it's called a fender. Oh, so this is still on the left side, so fender and then fender here, like that. Oops, I broke it. Hold up. I need to unbreak it. What am I building? I am building. Hold on, let me pull up the picture. Volkswagen Beetle Type 1. This is an alternate build of this Porsche 911 RSR. So I'm very excited to see what this looks like, but right now I don't see it yet, but it's kind of starting to come together. We will see. I'm definitely excited to see how it turns out. It's definitely a more difficult build, the most technically challenging, I would say. Some of the techniques are a bit weird, and the way they're kind of put, like, I would say they would be difficult to put into instructions, but this person did manage to do it for the most part. So, right, so we got that on there, so that'd be this, like that. And the first part of the word Porsche is right there, because it came with stickers, and those stickers are on there from the main build, so they're stuck like that. You know, it looks like it'll be fine because I think that'll be mostly covered by the door, so everything should be okay. Right, let me find my spot again. Okay, we're good. Now we just got some more pins for securing the build, I believe. Just, these things are used a lot. But this is a weird angle because I have to put it inside here and then push it down. I'm trying my best. Oops, I just broke it. I'll fix it after I'm done with this. It's kind of a pain slightly, but this is the kind of thing I was talking about as far as technical difficulties, because things that are awkward for my big fingers, they're tough, but you know, that's what I gotta do to finish the build. I'll do it, you know. Alright, so basically everything I just did with this fender and this fender, now we're gonna put that on to the other side. Are you can building car? It's Vaz 210. I don't know exactly what that means, but in the next stream I will be finishing this, or not finishing this, but I'll just keep working on this in the next stream. I don't exactly understand what you just said, but as far as next stream, it'll just be keep working on this, because this won't be done by the end of the stream for sure. There's no way I can build that fast. You subscribed? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Every subscriber is very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the content I make. I make YouTube shorts on just different mini builds usually. So I hope you enjoy that content. I usually spend quite a bit of time working on it, so hopefully you like it. Kazakhstan, wow. That's far away. I'm in the United States, so I'm across the world from you. Kazakhstan is, yeah, basically across the world. That's awesome. Wow. I don't know if I've ever met anyone from Kazakhstan. I think I met one person from Kazakhstan. Not sure how to pronounce it. An or An, but I think I've met one person from there. And yeah, she was nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for watching. I'm struggling to find this piece. It's like, oh, I found it. Oops, I broke it. Hello, Brick Together. Thank you for coming in. I know I've said this before, but I'm definitely looking forward to your stream tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I will. I keep saying every stream I'm gonna try to make it a point to watch it, but at the same time, it's possible I'll forget or not have the time. But I would definitely try to be there. Just at the fair, and there was a booth with a ton of fake minifigures. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen those before, those fake minifigure booths where they're like super cheap. I have mixed feelings about them because the fake minifigures, they can actually look good, but at the same time, it depends on the kind of person you are. There's the real Lego only people, and then there's the okay, I don't care, it looks good and it looks like Lego, so who cares? I would put myself in the real Lego only boat, but I would totally understand purchasing those things because they can be cool. I think they can be cool. In fact, I have like a fake Darth Revan. I don't display it because I've discovered it was fake. You know, obviously it's fake, but you know, I don't display it because it's fake, but I do have it. I think it's cool, but you know, it really depends on the person. So it's up to you whether you like fake Lego or not. But it's very hit or miss. There's some fake knockoff stuff out there that's pretty high quality. I just don't buy it because I am a real Lego only real Lego only snob. You know, I'm one of those people that's like, okay, if it's not real Lego, it's not Lego. You know, or it's not usable if it's not real Lego. So incredibly country our capitals. Astana, big tower. Ooh, big towers. I love going to. There's in the United States. One of the towers I've been up is, I don't know what it's called. It's in Chicago, I think. Yeah, it's like a big Willis Tower or something like that. Yeah, that tower is. I love going to top of towers and like, I love those high up in the air views. Those are great. Like when you're like when I went up a mountain in, yeah, Sears Tower. I think it's I think it's called, they renamed it to Willis Tower, or maybe they renamed it back to Sears Tower or something. But yeah, that tower. I love just those views from high up. Like I went up Pikes Peak once too, and wow, the view of Colorado from up there, that was great. I love those high up views. Those are awesome. So yeah, having a tall tower, that's great, man. All right, where am I? I lost myself. Where am I at? Right. Okay. That looks right. Okay. Space Needle. Let's see how it's pretty cool. I've not been to the Space Needle. I've always looked at that and been like, wow, that is awesome. I'd love to go there, but I have not been to the Space Needle. That is somewhere I would love to go though, if I did have the chance. But yeah, Space Needle looks so cool. It's like it looks so cool, and I would love to go there. So that's awesome that you've been there. And I don't know if you didn't say that you've been there, but I'm gonna assume that you've been there if you're saying that's really cool. Remember how you made a pistol out of Lego? That's impressive. I've never understood how that kind of stuff works. I've seen people make those like guns and pistols and stuff out of Lego, and they look super cool. My friend has a YouTube channel where he makes Lego guns, and they're so impressive. I don't get it how it works. I suck with Technic. As you can see, I'm taking forever to make this, and this is basic in the realms of Technic, but yeah, I'm really bad at making my own Technic stuff. I have no idea how it works. Yeah, Lego guns are awesome. That's a great question. That's actually is a good question. Yeah, I do wonder, did it actually shoot Lego pieces? Because I'm just assuming it did, but um, yeah, my friend's channel, he did like guns where they actually launched pieces and stuff, and that was sick. I don't get how it works, but it's really cool. Right, so this is the other fender. It's kind of a little floppy thing right now. That will be going on soon. Right, this other fender is going on. It's kind of a pain to get on though, so give me 1 second. Okay, this is actually really starting to take shape and look awesome. I'm so excited for this final build. I have high hopes for this. This is looking great. It's finally taking shape and looking like a car, you know? This is really cool. I'm so excited to finish it. You know, it's gonna be a while though, because I'm about halfway through the steps right now, and it's been almost 4 streams, this being the 4th. So yeah, it might be a while, but boy, this is gonna look so cool. I'm so excited. And I will rebuild the Porsche 911 RSR eventually, but I will enjoy this for quite a bit. This is not a set. This is an alternate build of a set. So the first, hang on, let me finish putting this in. This is a weird, awkward angle. And the pin's refusing to go in. I don't know if you've experienced that where a Technic pin will just not line up. And it's super annoying. Yeah, I'll show you what it is after I get these pins in. All right. Okay. So this is the original set. I don't know if you've seen it. You've probably seen it. If not, it's fine. This is the original set. It's a Porsche 911 RSR. And I'll pull up the picture of what this is supposed to look like. It's an alternate build. It's a Volkswagen Beetle. So, and I found these instructions for free on Unbreakable. So that is super fortunate. Super glad I found this, because it's not very common I come across an alternate build for a set that I actually have, you know. Ooh, okay, so we're getting some structure for the, what do you call that? The roof, the thing that, when you're driving in a car and it goes over your head. The roof of the car, I guess. I don't know if there's a technical name. You love Volkswagen, yeah. I've never had a car. I want a car so badly, but my parents obviously have cars. They've never had a Volkswagen, but I do have friends. The cab, yes, thank you. I do have friends that are big into Volkswagen. They just all they get is Volkswagen, and I've heard they're great. My dad's like an ultra nerd engineer guy. He's super smart, but I mean, so if he has any advice for cars or basically anything, I'll trust him, because I'm just gonna assume he knows what he's talking about because he's so smart. But yeah, so he said Volkswagens are decent, and so I'll believe him. As far as like, I don't know what basis, I haven't really talked to him extensively about it, but if I need advice for getting a car, anything, go to him, because he knows what he's talking about. Something that will last. Get a Toyota. Yeah, my parents are rocking Toyotas right now. Well, not Toyota, but Lexus, which is which is basically Toyota. But yeah, they love Lexus because they want the reliable cars that will last. So yeah, it's Toyota. Yeah. I don't know what car I want to get yet because again, I'm not in the price range yet for a car, and I would do want to get an affordable car, like probably under $5,000. That'll get me from A to B. That won't need like constant repairs. I mean, something obviously you're not gonna get something for under 5,000 that just won't need repairs, but I'm talking about like minimum repairs, and I have as as a child I have no idea how I'm supposed to find a car like that, but you know, I don't know yet. I don't really need to look into that yet since I'm not in the market for a car yet, but when I am in the market for a car, definitely gonna have to do more research. You know, right. Struggling to find a piece, but it's all good. I will find it eventually. It's blending in with the table. I know it because it's black and the table is black. And I see other pieces that are also blending in, so I'm assuming this piece is blending in. When I was your age, you could find something that ran decent for under 2,000. Everything is so expensive nowadays. Yeah, like the new truck market says it best. It's ridiculous. Trucks are so expensive now. Like old trucks are going up in value to tons of money, and new trucks are pushing $80,000 to $100,000, and it's stupid. I mean, obviously, I would never buy anything new in my entire life, most likely, unless I get to be super rich one day. But yeah, yeah. If you buy something new, you better have enough money for it. But at the same time, yeah, truck is not something I would get anytime soon. It's so expensive nowadays. Yeah, the trucks go straight to market really well, as far as I can tell. Again, I'm not super into that kind of thing, but yeah, inflation is rough. I mean, it's not infecting me too much. I mean, I don't buy a whole lot of stuff. I mostly try to hang on to my money. But yeah, I've seen it. I don't necessarily need to buy something to know what the inflation's like. It just obviously it's worse if you're buying stuff, and I can't possibly experience the pains of inflation if I'm not buying stuff constantly. Like every your normal Joe who's, you know, buying groceries and buying life and stuff. But I can see the prices just skyrocketing on everything. It's just ridiculous. Oh boy. So okay, to do these things, and these are just going to be upright on the car like that, and they're going to provide structure for the cab. Thank you, and potentially like doors or side panels or something. Yep, going in right there. There's another one on the other side. Go. Those are going to be just support things, I guess. All right, looks like we're working on doors now. These look like doors, but honestly, I think that's a great stopping point. We got support ready for doors, or not doors, but I mean doors, but also like the cap and stuff. Like we got the fenders, both sides. It's really starting to take shape. and I think we're coming up on an hour of streaming, so yeah. Kind of getting a little bit tired and been streaming for an hour. So I think I'm gonna call it there. This is a fantastic stopping point right before starting on the doors. So with that, I'm gonna end it. If you did watch, if you did like, thank you. Really appreciate it. Helps out the channel a ton. Um, any last words? Just say no. Might be streaming tomorrow. Looking forward to Brick Together stream. Thank you for watching. Bye.